This week on Mocs News, shots were fired at a party attended by UTC students.
We look into an assault on campus.
And the Mocs feel their souls at a Black History Month event.
I'm Jeremiah Beatty.
And I'm Shirley Lundy, and your news starts now. Some UTC students threw a birthday party that ended with gunshots. The party was at Club Celebrities on Brainerd Road. Sources say that a fight broke out in the parking lot after the party had ended. The fight resulted in several shots being fired in the air. UTC student Elliot Shelton was grazed by a stray bullet. There was also a car that belonged to Zach Long, another UTC student, that was hit several times, leaving it with bullet holes and a flat tire. It has been reported that the ones that were hit are fine and doing well.
Friday, a report of attempted assault was made at the DeCosimo dorm on campus. The assault happened as a girl was exiting the dorm and was grabbed by an unknown person. The victim was able to free herself but was unable to describe the suspect. If you have any info on this crime, please contact UTC Police at 423-425-4357.
President Donald Trump says he expects legal challenges to his decision to declare a national emergency to erect barriers between the U.S. and Mexico, but he says he'll be vindicated. Trump announced Friday that he has signed the appropriate paperwork to declare an emergency on the border so he can build the wall. Trump then described how the decision will be challenged and work its way up to the U.S. Supreme Court. Critics have accused Trump of abusing his authority.
InterVarsity Urban Initiative and the Little H Mason Choir kicked off their Black History Month celebration with the 5th annual Soulful Tuesday. Guests could stop by to get some food, listen to live music, and watch fellow students show off their skills on an open mic. Acts range from spoken words to singing and even interpretive dance. And the LH Choir even gave a special performance. InterVarsity plans to follow this event next Tuesday with a discussion about bringing together UTC's Black community.
This past Thursday, our Mocs celebrated Valentine's Day, and Cupid's arrow was busy.
On this week's edition of Mocs on the Street, students shared their plans, and boy, it was interesting. Take a look. Thanks, ladies. Valentine's Day is literally one day away, and I wanted to get the thoughts and comments on what our Mocs have planned. Stay tuned. So, Robin, do you have a Valentine's?
No, I do not. No Valentine's this year. So if you're trying to,
go ahead.
If you're trying to holler at me, hit me up. Hit me up.
What would your ideal Valentine's Day be?
A nice meal. I'd probably cook it and then take her out to do like walk around the park or something like that. I'm not really a movies or a restaurant type of guy.
That's very sweet.
It just looks like a time where I can relax, have fun, and get to know somebody else.
What would you do for Valentine's Day?
I'll probably take her out to a nice dinner, then probably a nice movie, and after that, whatever happens, happens.
Do you feel like Valentine's Day is the day the men should honor the women?
Yes, I do.
Why is that?
Because we do a lot for y'all.
Sure do.
We do a lot. So yeah.
Okay.
We birthed y'all. That's why y'all are here.
Do you believe Valentine's Day is really the day for men to honor their women?
No, actually I don't. I feel like you should do that every day.
Roses or chocolates?
Chocolate all the way.
All right.
Oh, wings. Wings.
Why that?
I'm hungry. I'm always hungry, girl.
Roses or chocolates?
I say roses, simply because it shows a little bit more than just chocolates. I think that's what everybody goes to. I think some guys do flowers, some don't, but I think flowers just say a little more.
All right, thank you.
Definitely chocolate. Because I love chocolate.
I hope you had a great Valentine's Day. Comment down below and let us know what you did. I'm Jeremiah Beatty, and this wraps up this edition of Mocs on the Street. Back to you guys. Need a job? Well, UTC is helping students in every major find a job. This past Tuesday, UTC had their Spring Career Day. Places like Unum, Channel 9, and other businesses set up their booths in hope of connecting with students in search of a job. The campus organization, the Student Success Center, hosts the fair in hopes of encouraging students to successfully network and make connections. For more information on the next career fair, go to utc.com or check your emails regularly for the next dates.
It's been another cold week for the books.
Last week, we saw just how unpredictable our weather can be. We go to our Stephen McAllister for this week's weather report.
Thanks, Anchors. This week, the weather will sadly remain the same as temperatures continue to drop. Make sure you bundle up and grab those umbrellas Friday night. Expect a 90% chance of rain with a high of 60 and a low of 45. This Saturday, expect mostly cloudy skies with a high of 55 and a low of 41. Sunday, there's an 80% chance of rain, so expect a high of 61 and a low of 41. Beginning next week, you can expect more rain and cooler weather, so remember to be prepared and stay warm. Back to the news desk.
The weather has been inconsistent, kind of like the Mocs.
That's right, Shirley's. Our Madison Tune has more in this week's sports section.
Thanks, ladies. A share of the SoCon regular season title was on the line when Coach Kyle Rochelle guided the Mocs in 18-12 win over number 25 Campbell. The Mocs took 6 of the 10 matches. They closed out their regular season 7-6 overall and a 5-1 record in the Southern Conference. They share the crown with App State and Campbell. Along with the title, senior Connor Tolley has been named the SoCon Wrestler of the Week for all competition. He posted a 7-4 decision in the last match of the day to clinch the SoCon title for the Mocs. UTC softball team got off to a great start in last weekend's Phyllis Rafter tournament. The Mocs have started off this season with a 5-0 record, the second time in history since 2016. The Mocs had 25 runs and 29 hits on the final day of the tournament, a result ruled as the run rule. Junior Allie Walker and Junior Celie Hudson were named SoCon Player and Pitcher of the Week. This weekend, the Mocs will be hosting the Chattanooga Challenge, where the Mocs will face Tennessee Tech Friday at 1:30 and Dayton along with Kennesaw State on Saturday. The Cleveland Browns have made big headlines in the offseason this week by signing running back Kareem Hunt. Hunt is a former Kansas City Chiefs player that was cut for kicking a woman in a Cleveland hotel. He was put on the commissioner's exempt list and may not play or practice until the NFL has finished its investigation. Kareem Hunt led the NFL in rushing in 2017 and rushed for 824 yards last season. Despite being cut, the Browns are well aware of Hunt's situation, but they feel like he deserves a second chance. UTC Chattanooga's 3-match winning streak was erased at UNC Asheville on the 10th. The Mocs tennis team scored 2 victories in singles, including one by freshman Kareem Wyatt. The rest of the day did not go as well, though, with the Mocs falling to the home team by a score of 5-2. The Mocs play Lipscomb on the 15th. For basketball, the Lady Mocs team lost to Furman Thursday night by a score of 61-54. Despite the hot start from the Lady Mocs, they couldn't weather the storm in the second half. The Lady Mocs are now 11-13 on the season and travel to Woodford this Saturday. Tip-off is at 2 p.m. and can be watched on ESPN+. The men's basketball team will be traveling also to Woodford this Saturday. Kevin Easley looks to continue leading the Mocs in points and try to carry them to a victory on the road. After losing 4 of their last 5, they look to turn things around heading into the tourney. The men's team is now 11-15 in this season, and the game can be viewed on ESPN+, and tip-off is at 5 p.m. Back to the news desk.
That does it for this edition of Mocs News. Thank you for joining us. Make sure to check out our website at mocsnews.com to continue following the news throughout the week.
And while you are there, make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Have a great weekend from all of us here at Mocs News.